It has been nearly a week since Hurricane Helene made landfall along the Gulf Coast. Still, many communities in the South are struggling to recover.
Just this afternoon, Governor Tim Walz authorized the Minnesota National Guard to help in North Carolina. Across the Carolinas and Georgia, more than 1 million homes are still without power. Adam Del Rosso shows us how Minnesotans are helping to get their lights back on.
Know the event's bad when you're coming from Minnesota and driving, a day and a half to get down there and do the help.
Helene may be gone, but the storm is still wreaking havoc across the southeast. The sheer amount of wind and rain has left millions in the dark. And the terrain is only making matters worse.
It's a very mountainous region in the Carolinas down there. And to even get in and make repairs, they just can't. The trees are down, lines are down, they can't even get through. So there's a lot of work just to get to the point of restoring some of those areas.
That's why more than 70 line workers from 18 different electric cooperatives in Minnesota are joining power crews from at least 15 states to get the job done.
Anytime you're dealing with power lines that you're not familiar with is one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, when it's on the ground, everything's in shambles and disarray. It's like it's a really challenging process when you have to pick up all those pieces and try to put them back together.
Crews from WCCO Cooperative in Owatonna are some of the last of the locals to hit the road to South Carolina. Operations manager Dan Myers says this is the first time his team has been deployed this far since Hurricane Katrina. But despite the dangerous job at hand, there's no hesitation to help.
It's one of the 7 cooperative principles is cooperation among cooperatives. It's imperative that we help each other in these times. Just when we need help, they're going to send help this way too.
Adam Del Rosso, WCCO News.
The Minnesota rural electric crews could be in upstate South Carolina for as long as 3 weeks. In addition, the National Guard emergency response teams could be deployed to North Carolina until the end of the month. Also today, Xcel Energy sent more than 100 workers from the upper Midwest to Georgia.